Hello YouTube and welcome to Grumpy Gaming. In today's video I want to do a review of the new Trials of Osiris scout rifle, the Burning Eye. This gun has quickly become one of my favorite guns to use in PvP. So let's take a look at the perks. It's got smart drift control, accurized ballistics, smooth ballistics. It's also got small bore, reinforced barrel, explosive rounds, fitted stock, third eye, and Zen moment. So this scout has a set sight, which you'll see in a second here. So it gives you the choice of ballistics rather than sights. I usually opt to go for smooth ballistics because it gives me a small booster range, and I like it because it allows me to hit my shots a little bit easier. In the second perk tree, this gun offers small bore and reinforced barrel. I usually go for small bore because I don't feel having a smaller magazine size places you at a big disadvantage in the Crucible, because oftentimes with this weapon you're going to be contesting snipers, and I wouldn't say you need too many shots to kill your opponent. On the other hand, I'd say that if you aren't very comfortable using scout rifles, I'd go for reinforced barrel. The range increase that the perk offers can help you get used to scouts more. So let's say you're more a hand cannon user. These will help you kind of get used to that long range accuracy. So in the next perk tree, we've got explosive rounds and fitted stock. I usually go for fitted stock because I like the stability on it. I feel like it helps me hit headshots a little bit easier. Explosive rounds are kind of an interesting perk because one, they spread the damage from your gun in half. So if you're not that accurate, you can still hit half the damage you would have hit if you hit it like regularly. And explosive rounds also increases flinch on your opponent's screen, so their gun gets knocked around a bunch, and there's also a kind of a visual flash every time they get shot with explosive rounds. So it kind of messes with the whole gun's dynamic. I don't really like that on a scout rifle because I want to be accurate with this thing and really pump out damage. So again, I go with fitted stock, and that really helps at especially at longer ranges, hitting consistent headshots. So in the final perk tree, this weapon has the choice of either Zen moment or third eye. Zen moment grants you increased ability when you start to cause damage with this weapon. And this perk can be nice, but I think that if you run fitted stock, your stability and recoil control is already quite manageable. So I tend to use third eye, which grants you your radar even when you're aiming down sights. I enjoy this perk on all weapons in Destiny, especially with this rifle, because I find that you get in a lot of situations where you'll be aiming down sights with this weapon, trying to challenge a sniper, when all of a sudden you'll see a radar blink red on your left or right. And this is kind of where a good secondary comes into play. I suggest using a sidearm or a shotgun. I use the Havoc Pigeon. That's one of my favorites from year 2. So that's really good at kind of picking off shotgunners if you can notice your radar quickly enough. I encourage you guys to start using sidearms because shotguns are the meta right now. They are super strong and they've been really annoying. So I think Bungie may nerf them in the future. So it's always good to be handy with a sidearm. So I've been using a sidearm with this Burning Eye here, and I also use the smokes on the Night Stalker, and that's a really good combination. But back to the scout rifle. I feel like this weapon isn't as good as Mida multi-tool, but then again, Mida takes up your exotic slot, and I feel this weapon should be run with an exotic special weapon, such as the new Trespasser. As for game modes, I feel this weapon will really excel in Threes or Trials of Osiris. I do realize this footage is from Clash, but this weekend I'll probably use the scout rifle and post some footage. So thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Peace out.